Blast me to Bermuda! It's time for episode 3 of the Mad Merlin's Warhammer 40,000 Imperium journey, part 3, Gallery and Playthrough. Hello and welcome back to the final part of episode 3 of the Mad Merlin's Warhammer 40,000 Imperium journey. Today we are going to play through our new mission and take a look at our models that we have finally painted. So if I just set the turntable going. You can see our 3 assault intercessors, nicely painted, with a few extra details to set them off as being veterans. Each one has a few transfers on it. They've got a Roman numeral of 1 for first squad. A couple have devotional text scrolled on the legs, and another one has an extra Ultramarine U written on their honour scroll. Each one also has a Crux Terminatus honour, showing they are a veteran, a diagonal red stripe on their right knee, showing they belong to 3rd Company, and the white trim showing they are veterans. And one veteran also has a small book attached, which is a field version of the Codex Societies. They each also have a purity seal and have been varnished with Storm Shield and Ard Coat around their base rim. There we go. Let's have a quick close-up look on each of the models so you can see the details a little bit better. And get a good focus on him. There we are. So this guy's got a little dagger, as he is a brawler. So he's got tooled up with combat weapons. That's a little bit better. This guy just has a Crux Terminatus and a purity seal. And finally, we have our Zealot Warrior, who has a copy of the Codex Astartes. There we go. Whoop. Now, let's move on to our next mission. So here we have our mission briefing, which we'll read shortly. Our new rules and setup. So we're using our small battlefield mat at the moment. So we unfold the mat on a flat surface. We place our dice, rulers and markers in a easy to reach area. Set the assault intercessors and Necron warriors set up as shown. So you've got your 3 Necron warriors on slots A and B, with the 3rd one halfway between the 2. We then have 2 assault intercessors on D and E, and the 3rd on C, and then we have an objective marker placed between the 2 assault intercessors. So we've got an expanded profile here. We've got weapon skill and attacks characteristics added. In this playthrough, I believe the Necron warriors are programmed to only shoot and destroy the objective, so there won't be any attacks made for them. But each Necron warrior has 2 wounds somehow, so they must be really souped up warriors. So we have a quick tutorial about charging, as well as how to check for engagement range. And then we're on to our playthrough. So I'll just set everything up and I'll be right back. So just a quick note, I did have a quick flip through the playthrough, and the Necron warriors are wrongly printed as having 2 wounds on this profile, and they should only have the 1. So remember, when you're playing through, that Necron warriors only have the 1 wound, and also such will be removed after failing 1 save. But here we go with playthrough 3. Hold them back. Cut off from their allies and commanders, a squad of assault intercessors continue to proceed with their mission. destroy the Necron repair facility beneath Megaria's surface. Calling for reinforcements. A trio of assault intercessors have reached the Necron repair complex's obsidian heart, just as the Necrons within begin to stir to life once more. With several of their number already slain, the assault intercessors will soon be outnumbered. In need of reinforcements, they have activated a locator beacon, a device that will share the location of the fleet in orbit. More Ultramarines will soon be inbound to assist the sabotaging of the complex. Avenging the Fallen. The assault intercessors have seen their brothers slain by the Necrons, and now they seek revenge on behalf of the Fallen. Mission briefings. The locator beacon's presence has not gone unnoticed. Necron warriors have risen, and the repair complex's automated defenses have ordered them to find and destroy the beacon before the Space Marines can summon their kin. They face a formidable foe, however. The assault intercessors have already lost several of their brothers and are determined to avenge them. Necron warriors destroy the beacon. Slowly but surely, more and more Necrons have begun to flicker to life, awakening in the darkness to find intruders in their midst. A small unit of Necron warriors has been roused from their slumber, newly repaired bodies still showing the scars of battle. A locator beacon's pulsing signal has been detected by the repair complex's defense system. The Necron warriors have been dispatched to capture and destroy the beacon, before more Space Marines can be summoned into the facility. More Necrons flicker to life with ever-passing moment. If the warriors can secure and destroy the beacon, the outnumbered Space Marines can be hunted down one at a time. Assault intercessors hold back the Necrons. The Space Marine attackers have suffered many casualties in their assault upon the Necron facility. Isolated from the rest of their kin, and with their communication systems not working, a trio of assault intercessors have placed their locator beacon and called for reinforcements. The thick walls of the Necron facility will surely deaden the signal, making it some time before the fleet above can pinpoint their location. They must defend the beacon until the Space Marine fleet can identify their position. If the beacon is destroyed, the remaining Space Marines will soon find themselves outnumbered by a legion of metallic foes. So here we have our unit set up, our 3 assault intercessors guarding the beacon, and our 3 Necron warriors attempting to stop them. We also have our dice, our wound markers, and our range ruler. So, like I said, we got 2 new rules to cover. We learn how to charge in this issue, and we also check about engagement range. But first, it's the Necrons' turn. They've been awoken and they want to try and get the jump on the intruders. So, one at a time, we use the range rulers and move the models. They can advance if they want, but if they do, they won't be able to shoot. But as they want to try and eliminate the Space Marines as well as destroy the beacon, I think they're all going to move 5 to try and close the distance on this first Space Marine. So this guy's going to have to go a little bit slower than 5, because otherwise he'll fall into engagement range, which we must stay clear of until such time as combat is involved. So now each Necron will get to shoot. So we check their amount of shots, so 2 dice, needing 3s. So our first Necron shoots, 2 hits. So now the Space Marine has to make 2 saves on a 3+. He saves 1, but 1's gone through. Luckily, Space Marine assault intercessors have 2 wounds, so he survived. The second Necron takes up its gun and shoots, scoring 2 more hits. So the Space Marine now needs to make 2 more saves. Whew, luckily he passes them both. Final Necron. Oop, bye-bye dice. 2 hits. Can the Space Marine survive? He can. So, now it's the Space Marine's turn to start moving. With their ammo empty, the Space Marines can only move and charge. So the two at the back are going to move 6 inches to join their battle brother. And then each one is going to attempt to charge. So our first one here will charge this Necron. So we take 2 dice to see how far we charge, roll them and add the totals together. That's the amount of inches our model can charge. So he has a 6-inch move for charging. We of course must also check to see whether we are in charge range. To do this we need to see if our models are within 12 inches, which on this small map they always are. Our second Space Marine is in. And our third one, yeah, he's also in. So now, it's time for the Space Marines to make an attack. So, Space Marines have 2 attacks on their profile, and they need 3+ on their weapon skill to hit the Necrons. So this Space Marine hitting this one, that's 2 hits of 3+ is what we need. So the Necrons have a 3+ save. Wow, he saved them both. That's a pretty lively Necron. Our second Assault Intercessor doesn't do as well. He has 2 misses. And our final Assault Intercessor scores 2 hits. So can the Necron survive? Passes 1 and fails the second. 1 deactivated Necron. Okay, it's now the Necron's turn too. When locked in combat, if you're outmanned, the best thing to do is to fall back. To do so, you fall back by moving away from your opponent's models. You cannot move any further than your distance. So a Necron warrior can move 5, and also as you fall back, you will be unable to shoot. So we need to try and get to this objective marker. So we're going to move 5 inches that way with this Necron. Move 2 that way, and then 3 that way with this Necron. In order to destroy the beacon, we need to start our turn in base contact. So it won't be happening this time. So it's back to the Space Marine's turn. So our first Assault Intercessor is going to move up 3 inches. Our second will just turn around, as will our third. So all of them can charge. So our first one is in. Our second one is in. And our third one is also in. So, our first Assault Intercessor will attack the Necron, scoring 1 hit. The Necron just needs to fail to save and he's out. And he does. Now we got our second Assault Intercessor, scoring 1 hit. Can the Necron save? Yes, he can. And our final Assault Intercessor scores 2 hits. And the Necron is busted. There we have it. Short and sweet, but the Space Marines have emerged victorious, and the locator beacon signal has been received by the spaceship up in orbit, and reinforcements are en route. Now I'll have a quick look at see what's in our next Imperium, and the one after that as well. And there we have it. The Space Marines have emerged victorious, putting it now at 2-1. The Necrons have been doing well so far, But we'll have to see how it goes with our next battles. Speaking of, in issue 4, we get the deadly Scorvac destroyers, plus a new pot of paint, Lead Belcher. Plus we also get a full-sized battle mat. Then in issue 5, we get the Primaris Captain. We learn to paint our captain, and we learn all about heroes and fighting in combat. So, that's all for this episode of the Mad Merlin's Warhammer 40,000 Imperium journey. So I'd like to thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment, share and subscribe. If you'd like to help support the channel, there's also an affiliate link and a buy me a coffee link in the description down below. If you'd like your own Imperium subscription, go to www.warhammer40,000imperium.com or the Hachette website to sign up. So, I'd like to say thank you again. I'll see you next time for more mad content. Goodbye.